Every occasion is better with a good cigar. That's why Shane and Randy created a uniquely wild business. They got a great deal on a 73 Airstream, and Old Stogie Company Mobile Cigar Lounge was born. Serving Victoria and the Crossroads area, this 31-foot vintage Airstream with its custom interior and outdoor seating options will elevate your event and impress your friends. Enjoy comfy benches, custom built, and walls made of reclaimed Hurricane Harvey fence slats. You could say Old Stogie Company was literally built on whiskey and cigar smoke. The next step in this crazy venture was to educate the public about cigars and the culture surrounding them. So the Old Stogie Radio Show was born. Here they are, your hosts for the next half hour. It's Randy Pollard and Shane Blucker, a.k.a. the Old Stogies.
Thank you, Stacy. We are the Old Stogies. I'm Randy.
And I'm Shane.
And Shane and I have Old Stogie Company. We are a mobile cigar lounge that we've built into a 31-foot Airstream trailer. Her name is Stella Stogie. We provide not only great cigars for sale on location, but a really nice, comfortable place to sit and smoke and just let the day run off of you. Old Stogie Company is available for private events for fundraisers, weddings, and parties. Be sure and check our website, oldstogiecompany.com, for pricing. Now, we also do public events. Talk a little about that, Shane.
So, yeah, we show up at a bunch of different locations in the Crossroads area.
And in those events, everyone's invited.
Yes, those are the ones that are open to the public. We're there selling cigars, nice air-conditioned place for everybody to hang out in. Most of the events, you're allowed to bring your drinks in, so we have a good time.
Hope to see you there. All right, so, Shane, how was your weekend?
It was actually not bad.
Yeah, good. We had a great event at the zoo this weekend.
That was a fun event.
Yeah, brew at the zoo. Fun event, nice crowd. Saw a lot of friends, old and new.
A lot of animals.
Lots of animals. Oh, speaking of animals, didn't we have a special tagline we came up with for this event?
No, we didn't.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did. I seem to remember that there was a tagline to encourage people to buy cigars, because when they bought a cigar, we gave 10% of that cigar back, not the cigar, but the cost of the cigar back to the zoo to help the animals.
Right, we did do that.
We did do that. And so, but I'm hearing a tagline in my mind. You don't remember that?
I'm trying not to.
I had it trademarked. I had it copyrighted and everything. And the shirts.
The shirts are a little much.
Shane.
A little much.
Oh, come on. You remember what it is.
Yeah.
Give us the tagline.
Smoke a lot to save an ocelot.
Isn't that beautiful? That just rolls off the tongue and into the ears. It's like little drops of honey. Isn't that great? Sorry, a little over the top.
Yeah, the little drops of honey part was a little over the top.
Well, all right. Regardless. It was a fun event, and we thank the zoo for having us. It was really great. It was cool.
Great, cool animals.
Yeah,
that they had out. A lot of great craft beer.
A lot of great craft beer, and we were right there near the music, and so it was fun. Like to go back and do that event again. So what's coming up this weekend?
This weekend we have the Deustch Deustch event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the 26th.
26th, that's Thursday, I think.
6 to 9.
We got some special guests coming in later to talk about that event.
Yep, Erica and Casey.
Yes, from Deustch Deustch. And that's going to be fun. This is their second one of these. And
it's a cigar and whiskey night.
Yep, it is always a blast. So we'll definitely talk more about that later. And then Friday, we've got O'Neill's, right?
Always a good time.
Always a good time.
Patrick and Andrea.
Yep.
And Curtis.
And Curtis. Hey, Curtis. So I am working right now. I don't want to put pressure on you guys, but I'm working right now to get Patrick and Andrea on the radio show.
According to Patrick, it should be pretty easy to get Andrea on the radio show.
No pressure, guys, but I'm just saying, we'd love to have you guys on the show. And then next Saturday, we've got a private party.
Right. Down near Corpus.
Down near Corpus, yeah. I think it's a birthday party, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll find out when I show up.
Yeah, same here. Venue's supposed to be really cool.
Awesome.
So we're really looking forward to that. So, yeah, that sounds good. We've got to get a nice busy weekend next week. Hey, guys, this event calendar was brought to you by 705 Designs. Now, listen, if you're a business owner, man, it's getting tougher and tougher to get the attention of your prospective customer. Call the people at 705 Designs. They will make sure they cut through the static, get your message to the people that you want to hear it. SEVENOFIVE Designs.com. So, Shane, what's new on the website?
Wow, we have a lot of new things on the website. We actually have a travel tab, which originally started off was, just a blog for us to talk about some of the places we've been. We're still trying to get mileage out of the whole Billy Bob picture, so we have that up there.
Yeah.
But recently we've been putting all our old radio shows.
Recent.
Recent.
Yeah.
Radio shows on there, and we have a lot of behind the scenes videos with outtakes and stuff from the actual radio show.
We do.
And, we've got a lot of great response from those. We also have our web store. We're doing something new on our web store. You want to tell them?
Oh, yeah, this is very cool. If you go on the web store where we have a lot of these cigars, shirts, hats, you can purchase all this online. We can ship it straight to you. But if at checkout, if you use the phrase radio, 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 you're going to get 10% off your purchase.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, sounds like a good deal to me.
Essentially, get your shipping free.
Yeah.
For most of the stuff.
Shipping, sales tax. That's pretty cool. That's great.
We sell boxes of cigars on there.
We do. We the Southern Draw cigars, and we're going to talk about those a little more in segment 3, aren't we?
Right. We have to. I mean, they are such a great company.
They are a great company, great people, great cigars.
We got some new cigars out we need to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's great. Speaking of cigars, do you have any good cigars this weekend?
No, just the usuals this weekend. Usual suspects. But yeah, I changed up the order, I guess.
Gotcha.
I always stick to those kudzus. Love those.
Yeah.
I even worked in a Jacob's Ladder this weekend, which is hands down my favorite cigar. And we'll talk about that more later. But
that's a good cigar. I had one of the new Romeo y Julietas.
You say that very well.
Thank you very much. I've been practicing. Good cigar. It's a nice cigar.
From the Midwest. It's Romeo and Julieta.
Yeah, no, I got you. It's a good cigar. I tell you what you need to try, and let me know what it is, are those new Gurkhas we got in.
Ooh, the Gurkha Ghost.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe tonight.
Maybe so, after the radio show. Listen, y'all don't know, but after the radio show, we wrap everything up. We go back over to the lounge. We sit. We turn the ACs on. We have a bourbon, we have a cigar. We're not really into that, but we do it for the meeting. Mm-hmm. We have a meeting and we talk about how the show went. And what
just like Walmart does when they open.
Yeah.
That's that same thing.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Do a little chanting.
Yeah, there's 40 employees and one checker.
Yeah.
So, yes, just like Walmart. So, but yeah, you should try one of those tonight. The Gurkha Ghost.
Yeah, more about that. I mean, what do we usually do? We sit there and we talk about what we thought was good on the radio show, what we thought was bad on the radio show.
Yep.
We really don't have a lot of bad stuff on the radio show.
No. But anyway, yeah, you need to try one of the Gurkha Ghosts for sure. I definitely think you should. So anyway, did I mention that my son is up in New Hampshire? My wife looked on the Weather Channel app today, and the high today was 59. The low tonight in New Hampshire is going to be 43. And I'm like, man, how do people live in weather like that? That's just, man. He needs to get back down.
6 months out of the year, it's
I know.
horrible.
It's horrible.
Seriously. I grew up in the Midwest. You don't want to live in that weather.
Okay. Well, speaking of weather, we're going to play a song here, and Shane and I are going to step out, have a drink, but join us in segment 2 because the nice ladies from Deustch Deustch are going to be here, and they're going to tell you all about the event coming up next Thursday. Hey, welcome back. We are the Old Stogies. Now, that was one of my favorite songs. I really enjoy that. Don't you, Shane?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So, listen, we're here every Sunday, 106.9 Club Classic Rock. But today, we have Casey and Erica from Deustch Deustch Jewelers here joining us in studio. Hey, ladies, how are you?
Hey, guys. Hey.
Thanks for coming out and joining us. Now, you guys have a big event coming up next week. Is that right?
Sure do. Whiskey and Cigar Night.
Ah, Whiskey and Cigar Night. Now, that's Thursday the 26th.
At Deustch Deustch.
From 6 to 9.
From 6 to 9. Great. And it's in the parking lot. Now, how many times have you done this?
This will be our second time.
Second time. And we were there for the last one
Exactly.
as well. But I understand you've got some music coming this time as well.
We've got Mr. Jerry James himself.
Oh, that's awesome. That's even going to make it better. Well, cigars and whiskey. Now, I know who's bringing the cigars. Who's bringing the whiskey?
You'll just have to come to find out.
Good answer. You've piqued my interest now because I do like a good whiskey.
So, ladies, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, I'm Erica. I'm the sales manager at the store. I have been back for almost a year now, just shy of a year. I worked at the store previously under the previous owner and was excited for the opportunity to come back and work with the new staff. And Casey is our general manager. She's been there a little longer than I have.
Yes, I'm the general manager at Deustch Deustch. I've been there since the opening of Deustch Deustch in March of 2018. The Deutsches are super excited to be in the Victoria area and to have a presence in the community. And, of course, whiskey and cigars is near and dear to one of our lovely owners' hearts. So
I remember him. Yeah.
Everybody remembers him when they meet him. But he wanted us to continue to do this as well as partner up with nonprofits as well for each cigar whiskey and cigar night.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So for each event that we do, we will donate a percentage of the proceeds from the evening to that organization. So we kind of play host, we invite people out, it's open to the public. If that nonprofit has a mailing list or a client list of their people they want to invite, they're welcome to invite them. We provide kind of the snacks and drinks, and that just, it's really meant to be social, but if there are items sold that evening, we guarantee to donate a percentage of those sales to that event, to that organization.
That is very cool for y'all to do that. Y'all have a beautiful place out there.
We really do.
Yeah, it's a beautiful showroom. It's just really, really nice. So this is basically a customer appreciation event?
Oh, sure.
So,
every whiskey and cigar night will be more of a customer appreciation night. So not just our customers, but any type of benefactors or anybody that participates, volunteers, or contributes to any of those nonprofits. It is actually a social event for them as well.
Oh, great. So everybody in the community is welcome to come out. Yes.
Anybody in the community is welcome to come out.
Great. You hear that, guys? Who all is going to this? Raise your hand. Let me see. Okay, good. I want great, awesome. Yeah, we definitely want to see you guys there because, of course, the Stogies will be there with the great cigars. We're going to have whiskey. You got to check out the showroom because it is just absolutely beautiful and some of the nicest people in town over there. And then, of course, we got Jerry James. So is there going to be food at the event?
Of course.
Great.
Of course.
Great.
Food.
Talk a little about that.
Well, John Welder will be catering this event. So, of course, he's going to whip up something really nice for us that evening. So we're super excited about that. Of course, we like to stay local, everything local, of course.
Love that. John's got great food.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So do you remember, Randy, the last time we did this event?
I seem to remember the last time we did this event. There was a little incident that occurred after.
After, yeah, when we had to take the lounge and go
That
park
extra
it.
hour got you, huh?
No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't the extra hour. No, it was the. It was.
We actually took the lounge off-roading at night, and we found a swamp. And we got the truck buried all the way up to the running boards.
All the way to the running boards, yeah.
We were stomping around in mud, knee-deep.
Knee-deep. And
Called the tow truck driver, and he came out and went, "No, I can't do it."
Yeah, tow truck driver looked at it and said, "I can't get close enough." So,
He wasn't that country.
He wasn't that country. Maybe that was me.
That might have been. So we had to leave it out there stuck overnight. We had a
we did.
good friend of yours come out with a tractor the next day and
Tractor.
pulled the truck out, then pulled the lounge out. We had an event that night, so we had to
We
clean
saw the
everything.
pictures the next day, and we were like, "Oh my God, that's kind of our fault."
Oh,
Sorry.
no, not at all. We were trying a new parking spot for the lounge, and
No,
that was the last time we tried it.
It absolutely wasn't your fault at all. Your event was wonderful. We were just a little too stupid for our own good.
No,
That's what it was.
We just all had too much fun.
Yeah, I think so. So Thursday, September 26th, 6 to 9 p.m. This is going to be at Deustch Deustch. What's that address again?
6007 Northeast Zacklands Parkway.
Yeah, it's just right down the street from McCoy's and right next door.
To Cayman Furniture.
Cayman Furniture. Perfect. Come on out, have a cigar, have a little touch of whiskey. Catering by John Welder.
John Welder.
Really, really good food. He's a cool guy.
He's
I
a
like
cool
him, too.
guy, yeah.
Music by Jerry James.
Jerry James, the
Cool.
one and only.
The one and only. Yeah, there's no copycat there. They broke the mold on Jerry James. Love you, Jerry. We'll see you out there. So, ladies, thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate
Thank y'all
you.
for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely a pleasure. All right, thanks for staying with us. 106.9 Club Classic Rock. This is the old Stogies, and we're back, and we're here every Sunday at 5 o'clock or after the Texans game, whichever comes last. So, Shane, let's talk about cigars. Let's talk about Southern Draw. They're a really good cigar.
They are hands down my favorite cigar brand.
Yeah.
And, I've been smoking cigars for about 25 years.
Yeah.
Hands down, my favorite one.
Yeah. They're out of Austin.
Yes.
Austin Company. They distribute the cigars out of Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all hand-rolled in Nicaragua and Honduras.
They actually have Cuban rollers
Really?
that are obviously no longer in Cuba.
Obviously.
But, yeah, they use some Cuban rollers.
Yeah. But
So, why we're having this conversation,
Yeah.
why don't you tell everybody your two favorite cigars?
my two favorite Southern Draw cigars. First of all, the first one's a Firethorn. It's not a real light wrapper. It's what they call a rosado wrapper. So it's a little bit darker wrapper. The one I like is the Gordo. So we pull up to an event, and I'll light that cigar about 5:30, and of course I'm getting things set up, and I'll set it down and come back to it. I may have to relight it once or twice, but that thing draws so consistently, it'll last me till 7 o'clock, 7:30. Really nice cigar. Love the flavor. The official, if you go to the Southern Draw website, the official description is power and grace can coexist. It's a little highfalutin, I think, but it's Ecuadorian. The binder's from Mexico and the filler's from Nicaragua. But the cigar is so consistent and so smooth and draws so well. It's just a real pleasure. Now, coincidentally, that's the one you like on the golf course.
Right. That is my favorite cigar for the golf course. Mostly because of its extreme size. One thing I like about it is generally you can light that one up on hole number 2, and if it's a good game of golf, you don't have to put it out until the parking lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I really, really like this cigar for the golf course.
Yeah, I mean the Gordo's a good size. It's not a good size for every. It's not a good everyday smoke size.
That made it sound like I like every Southern Draw cigar.
Yeah,
it's just different reasons for each one or different occasions. Like my favorite is the Jacob's Ladder.
Right,
hands down my favorite cigar, and it is easily their darkest, most robust cigar. I mean, it's a broadleaf wrapper.
Yeah.
And the filler is from Nicaragua. And it has, notes of black cherry, cashews, coffee, molasses, and cracked pepper. But, I mean, it's a great cigar. It's strong.
Is it?
It's a special occasion cigar.
Must be the peppercorn.
I mean, really, for me, that's almost the closest to cigar nirvana while I have a cigar is the Jacob's Ladder.
What size is that? Is that the double Robusto? Is that what size is that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But no, I mean, seriously, it's a special event cigar. It's not something that's obviously not a daily smoke.
Right, right.
Sometimes it's not even a weekly smoke.
I seriously wasn't trying to put you on the spot because a lot of these cigars, well, maybe a little. A lot of these cigars come in different sizes. They come in the Gordo, they come in the Lancero, they come in the Robusto, and they have the.
I just usually point and go, that one.
That one, yeah. In fact, a lot of the new cigars that we're going to talk about in a minute, they come in the Bellicoso, which is it's like half a torpedo. One end is very pointy and the other end is flat, and so I was kind of surprised to see that they're moving more toward this Bellicoso shape.
Well, their first original cigar is one of my favorites as well.
Which one's that?
The Kudzu.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was one of the very first cigars that they came out with.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very classic and sophisticated. I guess is a good way to describe it.
Yeah, that's a box press, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. And generally, I'd say probably 95% of the events that we do, that's my go-to cigar.
Now, for those of you that don't know, a box press cigar, you can tell because if you look at it on, it's square.
Right. I like to say it keeps it from rolling off the table if I have to get up and do anything.
Yeah. Which, fortunately, most times you don't get up and do anything. So
I mean, what I like about the Kudzu, I mean, it's kind of spicy. There's a charred oak taste to it, but there's a little bit of coffee and cocoa.
Nice.
It's a very smooth taste. I've never had any problem with the draw or anything like that. Yeah. But it's a really, really good cigar.
That's a kind of a mid-bodied cigar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. The other one of my favorite cigars, they actually come in all 3 strengths. They come in a mild, they come in a medium, they come in a full, and that's the quick draw.
Right.
It's a 30-minute cigar, but they have the Connecticut shade wrapper, they have the Habano, and the Pennsylvania broadleaf.
What I like about that cigar is no matter how you cut it, flat, V, or punch, it draws well every time.
Yes, it does. It does.
These Robert and Sharon are onto something. I mean, these are really, really good cigars.
Absolutely. Now, some of the new cigars that are going to be coming out, they have one called a Desert Rose, which is kind of a take of the Rose of Sharon.
Rose of Sharon for his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also Bellicoso. The Jacob's Ladder Brimstone.
Excited.
Is coming out full body, full flavor. That's a Nicaraguan cigar, and again, Bellicoso shaped. And then the Kudzu, they're coming out with a new Kudzu Lustrum, which is, again, from Nicaragua. And it's that same Bellicoso shape, but it uses the binder is Nicaraguan Ometep tobacco, which is actually grown in volcanic soil. So that should be a really nice. You should really like that.
They also have a new Cedrus.
Yes, they do.
Well. And just want to point out to everybody that all these new cigars, plus the entire current line, are available in the lounge and on our website. Now, the new ones, they will be shortly available in the lounge and on our website for sale as well.
Yes, sure will. As soon as the supply frees up a little bit, we'll have those in the lounge. And you want to come in and try some of those. I think they'll be pretty cool. So, Shane, remind me again, what's coming up this week?
Well, we have September 26th. It's Deustch Deustch, the cigar and whiskey night, which is going to be a great night. It's going to be us, whiskey, Jerry James, and all the proceeds are going where again?
All the proceeds for that are going to go to the Chisholm Trail Heritage Museum in Cuero. Now, little tidbit there, they are very shortly going to have a traveling exhibit come through, a Warhol exhibit. Andy Warhol exhibit on Cowboys and Indians. And that could be kind of cool. I mean, I kind of dig Warhol.
So the tomato can's not going to be there?
I don't know. I'm not saying that. It could be a cowboy tomato can. I have no idea. But I think it's really cool that they do a great event like that. It involves a community. It's a free event. And they still manage to give back. I just think that's fantastic.
Yes, and excited about that we get to be a part of it. So on the 28th, we have a private party down near Corpus, which is one of our specialties.
That's going to be a beautiful venue. We're looking forward to that. And don't forget about O'Neill's. We got O'Neill's on Friday, next Friday.
So anyway, that calendar was brought to you by LN Imaging, and their slogan is, it's all about the experience. They have 20 years of experience in creating beautiful images, and they also do newborn photos at Citizens Birth Center. So call 361-570-8362 today to get that experience.
We appreciate you guys tuning in today. And seriously, try one of these Southern Draw cigars. We know you're going to love them. Now listen, next week, we've got Ingrid Sparkman as our guest. She's going to be in. Some of you know. Yes. I talked to her today, and she agreed to be on the radio show next week. So really excited about that. She did one of the first interviews of us when we first got started.
She did.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to having Ingrid in. We're going to talk a little bit about cigar pairings with whatever it is you're drinking, so you don't want to miss next week's show.
Mostly next week is going to be whiskey.
Thanks for giving us your ear. We appreciate it very much. And as always,
smoke them if you got them.
And we got them.
This has been the Old Stogie Radio Show. Tune in each and every Sunday at 5 p.m. to catch up with Randy and Shane about their favorite pastime, drinking whiskey and smoking cigars. Find out more and book them to enhance your next event at oldstogiecompany.com.